या स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं क्वेश्चंस ऑफ क्लास 10th केमिस्ट्री। सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है आपके सामने, नेम ए मेटल प्रेजेंट इन पीरियड 3 एंड ग्रुप 1। तो आंसर फॉर दैट क्वेश्चन इज सोडियम। सेकंड इज बेसिक ऑक्साइड। एनी आंसर यू कैन राइट, मेटल ऑक्साइड, सोडियम ऑक्साइड, मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड। Third question is an oxide of a metalloid. The example is silicon dioxide. Fourth question is known metal which is a gas at room temperature. Any of these oxygen or nitrogen you can write. Inert gas, helium, neon, argon. Because specifically there is no mention, so therefore we can write these answers. Next is generally ionic compounds exist in solid state because of strong electrostatic forces or ionic forces. Melting point, boiling point of covalent compounds generally. Melting point's covalent compound is low because of weak forces of attraction. Basicity of acetic acid is 1 because only one H positive can be available while it is dissolved in aqueous solution. Phosphoric acid gives 3 H positive. A base is a compound which is soluble in water, contains hydroxide ions or hydroxyl ions. Metals are good reducing agent and non-metals are good oxidizing agents. Example for weak acid is formic acid. Formula for that is HCOOH. Second is dilute sulfuric acid reacts with iron sulfide, a gas evolved is. So because it is sulfide, H2S gas will be there, hydrogen sulfide. Not a common feature. We know that ionic compounds are normally in solid state existing. Molecule containing triple covalent bond is nitrogen. Please do remember that 3 single bond is different and triple bond is different. Triple bond means nitrogen, 3 single bond is ammonium. Next is undergo dissociation in water. So mostly strong electrolyte dissociate hydrochloric acid. Similarly, match the following acid. Acid salt can be one of the examples: sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. Deliquescent substance is calcium chloride. Ammonium ion is formed by coordinate bond. Normal salt is sodium chloride. Calcium oxide, that is related to ionic compound because the compounds formed between group 2 and 16 the group are called ionic compounds. Next question is X is a metal of valency 2. It must be losing 2 electrons to forming X2 plus. A non-metal having valency 3, it will gain 3 electrons to form Y3 negative ions. So the equation for formation has been written. So please go through that. Next, electron dot structure of hydronium ion. Please do remember that all electrons we should draw in hydronium ion structure along with positive charge overall. Next is lone pair of electrons are those electrons which do not participate in the bond formation. Chemical reactions, calcium bicarbonate reacts with dilute sulfuric acids. So always whenever bicarbonate or carbonate is there, it will be releasing carbon dioxide gas along with water and calcium salt. Next is Na2SO3, sodium sulfite react with sulfuric acid. Always it will be giving SO2 gas, sulfur dioxide, along with water and formation of salt. Copper nitrate on heating will give copper oxide which is black in color, and nitrogen dioxide which is reddish brown, and oxygen. When you heat, this salt will give crackling sound also. NaCl plus H2SO4 react at temperature of 200 degrees Celsius or below. It will give HCl as a volatile acid. Zinc on reaction with KOH potassium hydroxide, it will give potassium zincate. Next is the method of lab preparation of salt. Metal plus acid, we can prepare which salt? Zinc sulfate. And from carbonate plus acid we can make lead nitrate salt, and iron 3 chloride we can make by direct combination. Calcium carbonate can be prepared by precipitation, and ammonium sulfate can be prepared by titration. So next question is, name the gases extinguishes burning wooden splinter, that is carbon dioxide gas, turns moist red litmus blue, that is ammonia. Liquor or ammonia gas do not affect moist litmus, that is oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. And the D part is affects the acidified potassium dichromate vapor, that is sulfur dioxide. And the last bleaching greenish yellow color gas is chlorine. Next is Copper sulfate will give blue precipitate, pale blue precipitate with sodium hydroxide solution, and excess also it remains as a precipitate. Zinc nitrate will give a gelatinous white precipitate, but in excess it will give colorless solution. Lead nitrate will give chalky white precipitate, and on excess of sodium hydroxide it will give colorless solution. Similarly, calcium chloride will give white PPT, and this white PPT is sparingly soluble in excess of sodium hydroxide. Iron 3 sulfate will be forming reddish brown precipitate, and this precipitate will remain as such in excess of sodium hydroxide. The last question is electron configuration is given. You have to find the valency. So valency is number of valence electron, or 8 minus the number of valence electron. So it means here it will be 1. To which group it belongs? It belongs to fourth. It belongs to first group, and period it is fourth, and it is a metal because it's having one valence electron. 1 2 3 valence electron if are there, so we can say that it is metal. More than 3 it will be regarded as non-metal. Say the bonding between T and chlorine, it is ionic bond. So thank you very much, students.